It's very interesting to listen to all these experts, especially from Dr. Xian, Doctor. But well, I principally understand the principle of the space food. We're now having a program, Indonesian Spice Up the World. So they might also Indonesia spice up the space. So I'm not a scientist. I've been observing the world of flavors of Indonesia for many, many years to observe the indigenous cooking, the, the, the local wisdom, and the comparison of taste profile from one region to the other region. By understanding the space food requirement, well, I understand that the weight is a major concern. That's why so far I learned that the approach is freeze dry. It doesn't matter whether we want to freeze dry whatsoever, but there's a possibility that Indonesia can contribute its flavors apply to those freeze dry food. Otherwise, those astronauts or whoever the patient will get bored after eating very, very basic food. We have very complex flavors. And since Indonesian basic spices are using fresh spices, we have two elements. One is spices, which is coming from the dry spices like cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg, and so forth. And the other one we are having, the main majority are spice paste, using chili, galanga, garlic, shallot to make a paste. By adding region by region, there's differentiate between region on using of the spices. So different. I think we might be able to contribute this technology production if the beef cube, the flavors, like all those bouillon cube, vegetable cube, can be produced which contains some fat and some glutamate inside from the origin. Could be a possibility that Indonesian spice base can be transformed into this kind of format. Easy to carry, easy to apply, and cook. I don't know. I haven't heard how is the process of cooking on the space by adding water to reconstitute like the dry chicken and vegetables. I'm pretty sure there's a possibility to produce Indonesian spice paste into a cube form and carry. Because normally what we do is we saute all those blended ingredients with oil until it's practically like a dehydrate. So that's what at the moment I can say, but we can through this process we can do a test. How to first maybe from those freeze dry ingredients we cook with Indonesian spice base, and later on through the industrial development and the space food program, we can experimenting to make all those spice base into a cube form. I think that's all for the moment I can contribute, and this is my basic comment for the moment. And if there is any product of us of a freeze-dried product, I can help to do some tests. Okay,
I'm sure
not too long.
not too long, no. But Indonesia has so many different cuisines, yeah, William, with
We cannot take all,
yeah, of
but
course.
maybe we are just concentrate a few popular
Mm,
in exchange, because you when you're up there for 6 months, your palate get numb with one profile. So maybe Indonesian can help this to change some of the profile of the taste profile
yeah.
into make it more diverse on the space.
Especially with the fact that the astronauts like they want more spicy, hot. Well, not so spicy, but more
Yeah,
flavorful.
yeah.
And the spices helps.
Because the astronaut mindset of eating mindset, they have to change. They are not on the ground. The same like I've been working with the airline to design airline food. Oh, I always say airline food also not the restaurant food.
Yeah.
The food safety factor is very dominant. The most important is the food safety, and then the profile.
Yeah. Like
And
astronauts' food also now is more of functional food, right? That's why it's just so more of the nutrition needed, not so much
yeah,
about the taste. Like last night, I shared the link on Heston Blumenthal. So the fat duck,
yeah.
Heston's dinner in space. Wow, I mean it's a 1.5 year project, and then he tried to create a space menu for Team Peak, and his payload blew up with space. I think it was SpaceX. And then, of course, they went to Russia. You can't go wrong with the Soyuz, right? That tuk-tuk is still reliable after all. And after 2 years or something, Team Peak finally enjoyed his prepared meal by Heston for 2 years. Would you do it, Miriam? 2 year
No,
project?
my approach is more practical.
Practical.
It's more practical because when you come from okay, this is a kind of a sampling. What you can do, everything can be done, but everything can be done in a matter of cost. If the cost is not a problem, that can be done, right? You don't eat those kind of food every day.
Yeah.
What we have to create is a comfort food.
Yeah, for them to be
Of course.
grounded, be at home, and and just get.
Texture is also how far we can create the texture. Otherwise, every food is like a paste,
Yeah, baby.
right? We have to have with freeze dry, so you are not eating a grounded paste.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure if I get all the freeze dry ingredients, then we can do some tests. Except, of course, everything has to be like a non like a dehydrate form. I don't know upstairs on the space how they can get the liquid,
With the hot water.
because
So
liquid is very very heavy.
I'm not allowed to have liquid on the food too.